Hello, welcome to my opinion. Today we are going to talk about Star Trek DS9 and my opinion. I personally really like DS9 and I'm going to tell you why. One reason is the characters. I really like the dynamic between Constable Odo and Quark. It's really fun to see them talk to each other. Sometimes they talk like if they are almost friends, and sometimes they really speak as the worst of enemies. I love the episodes with Quark and Odo. Another one is the friendship between Jadzia Dax and Commander Sisko. It's really fun to see the two of them talking about their former friendships, but still talking about Curzon Dax as if he's a different person than Jadzia, but they can still have these nostalgic moments over things that Curzon and Sisko did together, but he can also have these moments with Jadzia and learn about her as a different person. And then we have my favorite character in the entire show, the Taylor, Garrick. I really like the episodes with him where we get little glimpses into his past, but he never really reveals much. He just lies about it or jokes about things. And I like the friendship he develops with Dr. Julian Bashir throughout the show. That Julian is sort of like the only man he trusts, but he still won't tell him anything about his past. And he keeps making up these very funny stories, which you're like, did he do it? Or did he not do it? And he's really a great character. One thing I also really like about DS9 is that the show has many characters with many different cultural backgrounds and many episodes that focuses on these cultures. We get to see the Klingon culture very much through both Worf and Quark when he gets to be the head of a Klingon house. We really get to see how the Klingon culture functions, and we also get to see through Quark and his brother Rom a lot of Ferengi culture and how it works and how they have developed their rules of acquisition and their how a society functions focused purely on money and trade and doing whatever it takes to become rich. And I especially like the religious aspect, that they think that their worth in the afterlife is going to depend on how much money they acquire in their lives. And we also get to see the Trill culture through Jadzia Dax, and get to see how it functions and how this idea of being chosen to live so many lifetimes, how that affects her, both as Jadzia and as the Dax symbiote. And of course, this entire show takes place near Bajor, so we get to see a lot of the Bajoran culture, which I really like, is seeing these people who have been oppressed for so long, how they deal with their freedom. And we get to see different sides of the argument through the Cardassians, and get to see how their society has developed. I really like the Cardassian law system, the fact that you are guilty no matter what. I really like to see that different view on justice and how a society can function with that mentality. And now we are going to go into some slight spoilers, so for anyone who hasn't seen DS9, please turn off the video or come back later. One of the facts that we like about this show, which is different from, for instance, the original Star Trek and Next Generation, is that a lot of things carry over from episode to episode. This is mostly due to the fact that we are not on a starship anymore, we stay at the same place. Some examples could be Vedic Bovile's death. We get to meet Vedic Bovile over many different episodes and get a really feeling for how he is as a person and really care about him. then he dies, and then we get to see the effect this has on Major Kira. And then this episode where Odo loses his changeling powers. We get a real sense of the impact this has on him as a person. He loses his entire self-identity. He is a changeling. That's the thing that has made him stand out from everyone else, and now suddenly he loses these powers. And we also get to experience this in episodes where he really gets really depressed because he can't change into different things, and he has this solution in his head that I could do this if I could change into something. I really like seeing this change to a character. And then we get to experience the episodes where Kira gets pregnant. And it isn't just one episode, it's over multiple episodes where we get to experience her being pregnant. And that's very different from, for instance, Star Trek Next Generation, where Chancellor Troi gets pregnant. That's only like one episode. She gets pregnant, she gets a child, and then that's it. But in DS9, we get to experience this over a longer period of time. Then I also really like the changes throughout the series. For instance, the introduction of the Defiant or the Dominion. We get to see this have an impact on the series and on the universe. We also get multiple episodes where we follow the Mirror Universe, where we get to see how Kirk has impacted that universe and how Cisco and the others changed that universe. There's also the fact that Nog goes to Starfleet Academy. We get to see this in multiple episodes, and he comes back, and we get to feel a real change to the universe and the characters. This has been my opinion on Star Trek DS9. I hope you liked the video and would like to see more of them. Please bear in mind that I haven't finished Star Trek DS9, so don't leave any spoilers, please. I would really appreciate that. And if you have a different opinion, I would really like to hear it. So subscribe if you found this interesting. And as you might tell through the video, I really like this series. So once more, hope you're going to stick around. Subscribe if you like what you saw. And this has been my opinion archive.